guys. So today I'm going to do my nighttime routine during the day because last night I half-assed wiped off my foundation and brows and went to bed. So I still have mascara and some foundation left on. So we're going to pretend like I have a full face. So first thing I'm going to do is put on my fancy smancy Dollar Tree headband to keep my 7-day-old dirty hair out of my face. Okay. And then we are going to start with the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. The Pre-Cleanse is oil-based. It has kukui and apricot oils in it that are activated with water and become milky. And remove, I'm going to do about, I only do like a half a pump. Very little is needed. Dry hands, dry face. It removes any makeup residue left over, waterproof as well, sunscreen, and then just environmental pollutants that are on your face. So I just rub this all over. Normally when I have a full face, I would start with my foundational areas, meaning I wait to do my eyes last just because they're usually the messiest, and I try not to then move that makeup all over my face, if that makes sense. Y'all, I burnt myself with a curling iron yesterday. Why was I curling my hair during lockdown? Okay. And then I would go into my eyes. And you should be very gentle with the eye area, since it's the most delicate skin on your face. Do as I say, not as I do. And because this is a very gentle formula, I can get really close to my eye area and my lashes without worrying that it's going to irritate my eyes. To each person, it might be a little different, but for me, it doesn't bother my eyes at all. So after I have this mess going on, I get some lukewarm water going. And then I just kind of rinse my hands clean. By the way, I started with freshly washed hands. Gotta get that corona out. And then I just get my hands wet, and then I add water to it. And do the same thing to activate it. It becomes a milky substance. And then I rinse. What's nice about the Pre-Cleanse, it is not stripping or harsh. It gently removes your makeup. Yes, my love. Bah! Y'all, I already recorded this. I already exfoliated, and it didn't record it because my kids. So I have to do it all over again. So my face is going to be raw. Anyway, after Pre-Cleanse, every other day or so, I go in with the daily microfoliant. I do about a dime size amount of this in my hand. And then, to cushion it a little bit, I like to add a pea-sized amount of my daily hydrating facial cleanser that has hyaluronic acid, which is hydrating. And it's great for dry skin. I then get a few drops of water and activate it. I don't want to do this again. I think I'm gonna legit, it's not gonna be good for my skin. I literally just did this 5 minutes ago. So I'm just gonna pretend, y'all, okay? Because I did just do this, and for some odd reason my phone didn't record it. I'm rubbing this all over my face. It has rice, it's rice-based, which is enzymatic, which kind of eats away at the dead skin cells. It's a natural exfoliant. It then is, because it's rice-based, it has granules in it that gently physically exfoliate the skin. Ooh, I'll just do it on my hand. There we go. There you go. Okay. It's very gentle on the skin, so it is something you can use personally a couple of times a week. I don't do it daily. Because it has colloidal oatmeal in it, which is calming and soothing. I normally would let it sit on my skin for a little bit to let the enzymes kind of do their thing. Well, I've already know that. And then you just rinse. I'm rinsing my face. Nice and polished. On to the next step. After cleansing and exfoliating, I then tone. This toner I like. It's very gentle. It's got a couple different citric acids in it, orange and lemon, which are going to be lightly exfoliating. It also has lavender and cucumber, which is very calming. It's fragrance free. It's alcohol free. I'm going to put a little bit on a cotton swab and just swipe that all over my face. If I did have any excess makeup on, this would remove it, but because I used pre-cleanse, I got all that off. A toner helps to rehydrate the skin and helps to balance your pH level on your face. There's a trash can. After that, I like to go in with my hyaluronic acid. This is by The Ordinary. It's one of my favorite products by them. Hyaluronic acid holds 1,000 times its weight in water. Yeah. I like to use like a dime size amount of that as well. I really like hyaluronic acid in general. This one's a great one. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It doesn't feel tacky, any of that. And I do really notice a difference if I don't put this on before my moisturizer. I will say that. Then after that, I go in with my CeraVe moisturizing cream. I do have dry skin, so I prefer more of a heavier cream on a daily. I go in with quite a bit. And I like to move kind of quick with this after the hyaluronic acid, because I do feel like the hyaluronic acid helps to really like pull in the moisture from the cream. I do really notice a difference just in the feel of the way the moisturizer goes on if I don't have my hyaluronic acid. Okay, then I go in with my Dermalogica eye cream. This is, I probably should have looked this up. I know it has vitamin C in it, which is brightening. It helps to tighten the skin, and it helps to lighten any darkness. So I go in with a very small amount on my ring finger to apply the least amount of pressure to the eye area. And then I just pat it and kind of work it in, being very gentle in the eye area. And I also am not going too close, because naturally the skin and the product will just kind of move up closer to the eye, so you don't want to get too close. And then I also go along the sides to help to fight against those crow's feet that are making their way in. And then after that, we're going to pretend like I protect and put some SPF on, which you want to do even in the winter, because those UV A and B rays are still making their way to your skin.